You've seen the perfect travel photos, Taipei 101 rising above the city, serene temples glowing in the evening light, and those classic postcard moments that seem almost too good to be true. But the real Taiwan? It's hidden in the narrow alleys where lanterns sway overhead, and scooters zip by. It's in the sizzle and aroma of a street vendor's wok, the laughter echoing from a night market, and the genuine smile of a stranger who welcomes you without hesitation. I came to Taiwan searching for adventure, expecting to be dazzled by the usual sights and famous landmarks, but what I found was something deeper, a surprising sense of home, comfort, and belonging in the most unexpected places. This journey isn't about checking off tourist spots or collecting selfies at every attraction. It's about living, breathing in the thick humid air, wandering through neighborhoods, getting lost on purpose, and discovering how people really live, work, and connect. I set myself a challenge. Could I truly live here on just $500 a month? Could I experience Taiwan as a local, not just a visitor? The answer opened up a world I never expected. Forget fancy hotels and luxury tours. The real Taiwan is found in morning markets, where grandmas haggle over fresh produce and the air buzzes with energy. It's in parks where old men gather to play chess, sharing stories and laughter under the shade of ancient trees. It's in the feeling of community, where neighbors greet each other and everyone seems to belong. Strip away the tourist traps and you'll find Taiwan's true heart, warm, welcoming, and beating with kindness, generosity, and incredible food. This journey changed me in ways I never expected. The richest experiences here cost the least. A simple meal shared with new friends, a laugh exchanged with a stranger. These are priceless. It's not about how much money you spend, but about how open you are to new experiences and connections. Say yes to new foods, try speaking a new language, and reach out to connect with people from all walks of life. The soul of Taiwan isn't found in museums or on mountaintops, it's alive in everyday moments, shared meals, and the warmth of wonderful people you meet along the way. $500 a month in Taiwan? Sounds impossible, right? But if you live like a local, it's not just possible, it's amazing. The secret: step off the tourist path. Let's break it down. Housing is the biggest expense. Skip hotels. Find a room in a shared apartment just outside the city center for $200, $250 a month. It's your entry into a real neighborhood. That leaves half your budget for everything else. Transportation. Taiwan's public transit is clean, efficient, and cheap. For $30 a month, an Easy Card gets you almost anywhere. Or buy a used bike and explore every lane. Now food. With $220 left, you get about $7 a day. In Taiwan, that's a feast. 3 full, delicious meals daily. Think beef noodle soup, scallion pancakes, juicy pork buns. The $500 challenge isn't about surviving, it's about thriving and discovering that a rich life isn't about money. My first adventure in Taiwan wasn't about sightseeing or sampling street food, it was the challenge of finding a place to live on a tight budget, in a city where everything felt new and unfamiliar. Instead of following the usual tourist trail, I decided to skip the famous sites and go straight to the source, the locals. I asked for advice, listened to their stories, and learned where real people lived, not just where guidebooks suggested. That's how I stumbled upon a small room in an old apartment building in Yang, just across the river from the heart of Taipei. The building had seen better days, but it was alive with the energy of everyday life. My room wasn't glamorous or fancy, but it was clean, had a window that let in the morning sun, and was filled with a quiet kind of character that made it feel like home. My landlord and I didn't share a common language. He spoke no English, and my Mandarin was limited to a few phrases. But we managed to communicate with gestures, laughter, and plenty of smiles, building a unique friendship without words. That little apartment quickly became my sanctuary, a place where I could unwind, and also my bridge to a real, bustling neighborhood just outside my door. Each morning I woke to the rumbles of scooters, the shouts of street vendors setting up their stalls, and the laughter of kids heading off to school, sounds that soon became the soundtrack of my new life. I wasn't just a visitor passing through or isolated in a hotel room. I was living among locals, part of the daily rhythm of the neighborhood. My neighbors became my first friends. Mr. Chen, the friendly shopkeeper at the corner store, patiently taught me to say "xie," and always greeted me with a warm smile. The family at the breakfast shop soon knew my order by heart, greeting me each morning as if I were a regular, even though I was still learning the ropes. These small, everyday interactions, sharing a laugh, learning a new word, being recognized on the street, made me feel like I truly belonged, even in a place so far from home. I didn't have fancy things. Just a simple bed, a sturdy desk, and a window that looked out onto a world full of stories waiting to be discovered. My real wealth wasn't measured in possessions, but in the friendships I made, and the peace I found in my little corner of Taiwan. That modest room in Yonghe was so much more than just affordable housing. It was my key to experiencing the real Taiwan, and it opened the door to a life I never expected to find. Food is life in Taiwan, and with $7 a day, I ate like royalty. The secret: eat where locals eat, follow the crowds, the steam, and your nose. The best food isn't in fancy restaurants but on plastic stools and in paper bags. Breakfast was a ritual. For less than $2, I'd get a Dan Bing, egg crepe, and warm soy milk, a hug in a bowl. Lunch? A Beyond Dang lunchbox, rice, pork chop, veggies, all for $3, or a giant bowl of beef noodle soup, a national treasure. Dinner was always an adventure. Family-run restaurants, night markets, or dumplings and luru fan, braised pork rice. I often didn't know what I was ordering, but it was always delicious. Eating on a budget in Taiwan means abundance, joy, and always being full and happy. If Taiwan's heart is its people, its soul is the night market. It's not just a place to eat, it's a carnival, a community, a symphony of sights and smells. As night falls, lanterns glow, grills sizzle, and the streets come alive. With just a few dollars, you can feast. My first night market visit was overwhelming, in the best way. I followed the longest line and discovered fried chicken cutlets as big as my face. Lesson 1: trust the line. The locals know best. The real magic is in the smaller local night markets, where families stroll, teens play games, and you try things you've never heard of. I tried stinky tofu, smelly but delicious, oyster omelets, grilled squid, and sticky rice sausages. Night markets are more than food, they're a cultural experience, a place to see Taiwanese joy and community. I'd buy a papaya milk, sit, and watch life unfold, learning that simple pleasures are the best. The food and scenery are great, but what truly makes Taiwan special is its people. Their warmth, kindness, and generosity are unmatched. On my second day, lost and phoneless, a young woman walked me to the metro station just to help. This kindness isn't rare, it's everywhere. Shopkeepers give you extra dumplings, people offer seats to elders, and there's a deep sense of respect and community. As a visitor, you feel welcomed and safe, like family. Relationships matter most here. It's about quiet acts of kindness and genuine connection. I made friends without trying. The fruit vendor who saved mangoes for me, the security guard who waved every day. These people didn't just make my trip better, they made me better, teaching me the power of a simple smile. So, what are you waiting for? The adventure of a lifetime is just a plane ticket away, and Taiwan is calling your name. You don't need to be special to do this, just curious and open. Anyone can take the leap, no matter your background or experience. Taiwan is waiting with open arms and a full table, ready to share its warmth, flavors, and stories with you. Don't just be a tourist, be a neighbor. Rent a room, learn a few words, and let yourself become part of the rhythm of daily life. Eat at the tiny restaurant, with no English menu, where every meal is a new adventure, and every bite tells a story. Get on a bus without knowing the destination. Let curiosity guide you and see where the road takes you. Let yourself get a little lost. That's where the magic is. The best memories are made when you wander off the beaten path. The real Taiwan is beyond the guidebooks, hidden in the laughter of a market, the aroma of street food, and the kindness of strangers. It's a feeling of belonging that's priceless. Here, you'll find connections that last a lifetime, even if you're just passing through. This isn't just my story. It can be yours too. Your own chapter, filled with new friends, flavors, and discoveries. There's a community of people living simply and authentically, sharing tips and stories, ready to welcome you into their circle. The hardest step is the first, saying yes to adventure and connection. Pack light, because the best souvenirs are memories and friendships. All you need is an open mind and an empty stomach. Let your curiosity and appetite lead the way. Come find your own little room, your favorite breakfast shop, and a morning routine that feels like home. And the friends you haven't met yet, people who will turn into your travel family. Discover that a rich life isn't about money, it's about love and connection. Come to Taiwan and let your story unfold. You'll find a home, and probably the best bowl of noodles you've ever had. The water's warm. Dive in.